Okay. Mornings. Can you hear me? Okay, I suppose everything just works fine. And yeah, morning everyone. It's me. I am sorry if you're here for my sister, but it's my time today. I hope you are not that disappointed. Right, I already said that, like, my sister is not here today. And anyway, if you like it or not, she's not gonna be here at all. She has something else to do. Well, feel free to call me anything you like, but I rather prefer to be called by the little brother or my name. But feel free to call anything you like. And honestly, I hadn't slept at all last night. So I'm kind of in the mood, like it's more like a good night mood rather than a good morning mood. The reason behind it is somehow the cat stepped on me 3 times last night. And the phone rings for no reason twice. And there was a huge lightning. There was a storm last night. And all I can remember is there was a huge lightning just outside of my window. And that actually keeps me awake for almost the whole night. I think I tried to take a nap like around 8 in the morning until now. So I'm quite in the mood of good night right now. My brain is literally shutting down. So if I said something strange in the stream, just ignore it, because my brain is just not functioning. And if you wanted to know, I put like it's June. It's the 6th month of this year. It's summertime. It's gonna be hot. Well, it's not. Like the week before, it was sunny and humid all the way that I would like to live inside the fridge. But somehow, when it really turns to June, like today, the temperature drops. And I even have to put on a sweater. What are you doing, guys? Like, stop messing with me. Alright, cat issues. Sorry. Well, that's it. That's how you live with some roommates called cats. You never know what they will do to your laptop and to everything in your house. What did I just say? What's the topic? Oh, I forgot what was the topic again. Oh, I was talking about I was really looking forward to have some ice cream since it's finally June, but no. The temperature drops so badly today that I have to. Did you hear it? Cat fights, did you hear it? They're quite loud, I believe. Anyway, I'm glad that they are in their playing mode, that they do had a good rest last night, because I didn't. Stop fighting each other, please. Give us some peace, okay? Guys? No, they're not listening at all. Well, just leave it be. I think I'll be fine if they just don't break something. They're fighting each other on the couch. We need cat debut? Maybe. But they are hard to debut since I don't even have a proper picture of them at all, even though we lived together for almost 3 years. I don't even have a picture for them. They are allergic to the cameras. Each time, like, I took my phone out that I wanted to take a picture or take a video of them, and they hide under the bed, or they just run away, like every time. I don't know if other cat owners are like that. I hope not, because there are so much cat videos on the internet. But I can't even get one proper picture of them. Like, everything I have, it's shadows of cats running away or flying in the air. That's why I haven't posted any, like, pictures of my roommates yet, because I don't even have a proper one. I was curious just how those, like, cat videos on their internet, how do they like shoot the videos? How did they get the pictures? Like, their cats, they can stay inside, like, for more than 1 second. How did they do it? Because my cats can't. They don't at all. But, like, think it another way. At least they're clever enough that if they wanted to do something, they know how to do it. For example, avoiding the cameras. Maybe they're just private, that they just don't want their photos to be spread over the internet. Maybe they're just clever enough. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And somehow, I think my cats, especially Hades, like, they're really clever. Like, they know the sofa is there for scratching. So yes, they scratch the sofa like 80% of cats do. But they never actually scratch the bed, because they know the bed is for sleeping. And, you know, they're cats, so sometimes they vomit. Because, like, my cats, both of them, they hated cat grass. So I tried everything for cat grass, fish oils, everything to try to make them not vomit. But still, they are going to make some fur balls, like once in a while. So yeah, they vomit. But most cats, they just vomit whenever they want it. But my cats, especially Hades, he knows to vomit in the cat litter. Yes, each time when he wants to vomit, when he wants to make some fur balls, he goes to the cat litter. And that makes a lot easier for me to clean the mess. And if our another roommate, the other cat, is in the litter, then he goes to vomit in the bathtub. Like, he never, not never, like after, I mean recent weeks or months, I believe, he never actually vomit outside of the bathroom recently. That's why I thought he's like clever. Or maybe not clever, but he is a good cat in that way. Even though he stepped on my tummy whenever I try to sleep. Or he just sit on my face during midnight and create a huge strange nightmare. But still, nice cat. Yeah, if you say it in that way. Even though he eats plastic bags, even though he will try to eat everything that he can reach, he's still nice cat, isn't he? And another thing I would like to comment my cats is they never actually pee outside of the litter. Yes, they never pee or poop outside of their litters. Never. Like, not even once. Not even once in 3 years. None of them. I mean, like every cat owner I know, on the internet or not, like they somehow complain that their cat has some peeing issues. Like they pee on the couch or in the corner or somewhere else and make a mess. But I would like to say, proudly say, my cats never did that. Never. Just never. Like there was even a time that Hitler will use the toilet. I mean, the toilet for human. Like Hitler will use that. Until there was a time, I think she made a mistake. And she dropped herself into the toilet. And I think that just scares everyone straight out. Yeah, she dropped herself into the toilet. And after that, she never used the toilet again. Yeah, there was a time that my cat even tried to use the toilet. But for now, they're just using the cat litter. And they're fine. And yeah, good morning to everyone. And how's that? Good June to everyone. And what's next? Good weekend to everyone. Is there anything else? Good summer to everyone. Yeah, it's June. It's summertime. I think that's it. That's it, right? Is there anything special on June the 1st? Well, I don't know. Well, I only know this is the final test days when I was still at school. But for now, I don't think we have anything due on today. Yeah, I think that's it. Nothing much. So, it's International Children's Day? Isn't Children's Day on April? I don't know, but in my memory, Children's Day is in April. Or was it another thing? Or is it another thing? I always thought the Children's Day is around Easter. Let me search it. Well, Google tells me Children's Day it's on November the 20th. That's what Google say. And someone says Children's Day it's on April 4th. And yeah, there are some places that the Children's Day it's on June the 1st. So how many Children's Day are there? And some people said that Children's Day is on April 23rd. Okay, strange. Which means it's different in different places. Are there butterflies in the eye? Yes, there are. You can take a closer look. I think that's it. Did you get your view? Well, I remember there was a comment like, my eyes are like cut up kiwi fruit. I used to thought they do look like cottons, but yeah, somehow they do look like kiwi fruit. Somehow. And I don't know why. It's like my eye color is actually like real blue. Like if you just screech the color out, it's actually blue, like real blue. But if you see it from a distance, it's more like a green color. But actually it's blue, it's blue. It's a bit strange, the color. It do look like more greenish if I just see it from a distance. Strange. Sometimes your eyes will cheat you. Sometimes. Did you ever saw those videos of like your eyes cheating you? Like the colors changed? Like but they're actually the same color. Can I share a live stream? Of course, why not? I don't see there's a reason not to. Yeah, good mornings. Okay. There was a bit situations out there, but I think I just disturb it. It's okay. I'm gonna drink some water. Even though all I got is some icy water, because for real, I thought it would be like a really hot day today, but it's not. My mistake. But all I got for now is some icy water and ice cream. I don't know why, but each time I thought it will be like a hot sunny day since the weather report said so, and I prepared some summer clothes, summer food, and it turns out to be a stormy day and the temperature drops. And each time when I figure out, okay, so it's supposed to be a temperature drop, and I prepared some warm clothes, then it's just gonna be as hot as hell. I gotta say the weather these days is really strange. Yeah, don't trust the weather report. But, well, they're right half of the times. Yeah, at least they could be right. They're not always wrong. And sometimes the thing is, it's just strange. The temperature in the room, actually, it's pretty high. It's 27 Celsius right now. So it should be like a bit warmer than what I feel right now. I don't know if it's broken or I'm broken. Yeah, the temperature's not that low. But I don't know why, it feels quite cold. Strange. Or is it because I'm just too tired? I know that there's sometimes my body temperature drops when I getting tired, when I'm trying to sleep, when I'm in sleep mode. My body temperature will drop. Yeah, I know. This is a thing. Like, there was a time that I remember I was quite young at the time. I think I was 8 or 10. That I was just sleeping at home with my parents. And at midnight, my parents just wake me up and took me to the doctor. I don't know why, because they were like, my body temperature is dropping to like a really low level, to like 35 Celsius something. Like they thought that I'm dead. And they just took me to the hospital. And I woke up, I was pretty fine. And my body temperature just rise again. And some day later, that happens again. And the doctor didn't find anything wrong with me. It's just, my body temperature just drops sometimes. With no reason. And it seems there's no harms at all. Just sometimes it's just gonna scare my parents. That's all it costs. Strangely. I don't know, it's only me or it happens in every family that your parents always thought your body is weak, and it's too weak that you can't take care of yourself, that they have to call you every day to make sure you eat, you slept, you put enough clothes on, those kind of things. Even though you are like total adult, you're an adult for a few years now, but they are still thought you're a baby. Well, I appreciate it, but there are times that it's struggle. That's love? I know that's love. But sometimes it's just make you like wondering that. Make you don't believe yourself. It's like you're an adult. You don't really want it to be treated like baby. It's like there are times that I will just hang out with my friends like until midnight. And when I'm just hanging out with my friend, like in a bar or something, and my parents called and checked on me, and I said, oh, I think I won't be home like in any short. And they were like freak out and drive to the bar and try to pick me up in front of my night bar friends. It's kind of overwhelming, but that's Asian parents, aren't they? At least, if you have some Asian parents, they won't kick you out of the house, like no matter what. No matter you're an adult or not, they won't kick you out of their house. That's a good thing. It's fine. If you're really struggling by typing in English, feel free just leave comments in Chinese. I do understand those. And I think more than half of my audience, they are Chinese speakers too. So I think it won't cause a problem. If you're really not comfortable with English, it's fine. Sorry, I was in my mind, I wasn't really concentrating. And yeah, I'm Phoebus and my sister is not here today. But in the case you'd worry to hear night bars, it's not that kind of night bars, it's just it's how do I describe this? It's just a place you can hang out with your friends and they put on some music and you can do some dancing, and that's all. That's the night bars. They just like bars that they provide alcohol and they open until midnight. Okay. Not exactly for karaoke though. It's like a bar. It's like a pub. A bar with a pub. But it's public. And it's good. Parents' fault. It's like if Cynthia, if my sister is going to those kind of places, I will worry too. But if I know, like if she's going to the place where I go, I won't worry about it. It's not that kind of bar. Just think it's a cafe, but instead of making coffee, they make alcohol. And they put some music there. And there is a pub that you can make some movement, do some dancing, and that's all. There are no secret rooms or any strange things happen. It's not a place that people should worry about. Well, it's not like it's some place that you will hang out with some strange guy, you'll hook up with someone. It's not. It's just a place that you can relax. And sometimes people there, they watch ball games and they're just drinking beers and cheerings. Maybe a bit gambling, but it's just ball games, ball game night, or card game night, that kind of thing. Me and my friends, we always watch like some figure skating competitions. And we can get some alcohol, and that's it. That's it. You just know when you heard alcohol. Well, if that's the case, as that if we're not going to those kind of places, then where are you going though? With friends. And you have to go to work during the daytime, and you don't really want to hang out where you work. So where you guys go? Like after work, if you want to hang out with friends. Don't tell me you just hang out on video games. That's not an answer. Like, I mean, for real, hang out. Not in hangout channel, I mean. Just online hanging. I mean, I think we do have friends that we can sometimes actually meet each other like face to face, right? Even though it could be like once or twice in the year, but people still have that, right? But no bars. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Am I too old? Probably restaurant. Yeah, restaurant is a good place, but restaurants are good places. But we don't really have time like during daytime. And most restaurants close after 7 or 8 in the evenings. And when we have time to hang out, it's almost 9 or 10 in the evening. So most restaurants are just not open at the time. That's why we choose some place that we can go during night times. That's it. I saw there are some people are struggling with language here. As I said before, it's okay to leave comments in other languages, but I will only talk in English on English streams. So if you're really struggling with that, maybe it's better just to hop on my Chinese stream. but it's gonna be next week. But if you're fine with me speaking English and just doesn't want to type in English, that's okay. But it is easier if I'm only using one language at a time. Those TV series. Well, I think you just have to choose the right place to go. There are places that people will just hook up with each other, and there are places that people don't. Find places. You just have to find a place that you're comfortable with. Some places are fine, some places are not. And well, at least the place where I go, no one actually do it. Because people went to the bar are not for hook up with someone. They're just for friends gathering together. I've never heard you speak Chinese. I did. Just not recently. I think let me check what's my last Chinese stream. I mean me, not my sister. Let me check. Of course I did Chinese streams before. Of course I did. No, I think that's an English one. That's Cynthia style. Well, that's quite a long time, I think. Okay, I just checked all my streams, and I think the last time I speak Chinese is playing Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, actually, all my Hogwarts Legacy, it's me speaking Chinese. Yeah. I think you don't find me speaking Chinese that much is that we don't actually do gaming streams for now. Because some reason. Well, I have to say, if you're not comfortable with going to the pub, then don't. Just hang out with the way you feel comfortable with. I'm talking about going to the pub, it's only because I do got some nice experience there. And that's why I went there from time to time. But if you don't, then don't. It's not that big thing. But for advices that you wanted to try to go to pubs, then maybe you can try hanging out with a bunch of friends, like with a group, instead of going there by yourself. It'll make you feel much more relaxed if it feels like it. And I'm not going to the pub on my own, like by myself. I'm only going there with my friends, like at least 4 or 5 people together. That we have to find a place that we can scream and laugh and running around and no one surprises. But again, about parents' feelings. Well, actually, it is a thing, and I completely understand why my parents might feel like that, because I know myself, and I do stupid things all the time, and I know they're worried about me, but still, I believe that you gotta try all kinds of things. You gotta do stupid things while you can, while you're young. And that's it. You're in the dark. It's not. It's not. You can just think of it as a restaurant. It opens until midnight. And it has a little place for people just to do some dancing in the center. Think of it as a restaurant. Don't think of it as a bar. Even though, you know, there are restaurants, they call themselves a bar, but they're not. They're actually restaurants. Think it this way. Just imagine it this way. Don't imagine it as some black alley bars. Please. Please. Some stupid things is too costly. I mean, stupid things like running around during midnight, chasing each other, screaming, and make your neighbors mad. Feels like there are not much space to go during nighttime compared to eastern cities. Well, actually, I have never been to bars in eastern countries. Not really. I think the only places I go during nighttime is Disney Park. Yeah. And Universal Studio. Yeah, I think that's the only two public places I have ever been in eastern countries, like after 10 at night. Yeah. It's different. And actually, I don't really know about the eastern country bars. I know some Japanese pubs are quite nice, but I have never been there. So, I don't really know about it. And I have to say that where I live and those places I go, they are just really, really, really small towns. Like small bars that they can't even contain more than 30 people in there at the same time. Like they're really small bars that you don't actually have to worry. Like it's just really small. Like if the bar is small enough, you don't have to worry that much, because everything, you just see through everything. my parents don't freak out. They're not actually freaking out. They were like, where are you? And I was like, I was hanging out with my friends and having dinners and having fun. And they were like, okay, when are you coming home? We're going to pick you up. I was like, no worries, I'm not going home in a minute. You can just go back. We're still having fun. I was like, and they were like, it's okay, doesn't matter. We're just calm. I'm gonna pick you up. And I said, no, can you just leave me with my friends for like one night? They were like, we have time to pick you up. It doesn't matter. Just let me pick you up. And they came and picked me up. It's not even like overacting. They were just like step into my life a bit too much. They're not freaking out about me going to the pub. It's like I'm freaking out. It's like I just wanted a night with my friend without my parents. And they just decided to join us. And the night just became rather awkward. Because if they're your friend's parents, it's sitting with you. And they're... Wait, is your friend male or female? My friends, some of them are male, some of them are female, some of them are both, some of them are not. No, my parents didn't. They just decided that they wanted to pick me up. And they just came. Like that. Not even asking me if I want it or not. And I said, please don't. But they resist. I mean, everyone had some friends. Yeah, I do. I have some male friends. I have some female friends. I have some transgender friends. Yeah? And what about it? Nothing wrong with that. Like, they're not harming other people. And yeah, some of my friends had boobs and dicks at the same time. And some of my friends, they have neither of them. Anyways, well, I think that's a... Well, I think maybe like those transgender stuff, it's not that common in Eastern countries. They don't really call them transgenders. They're just like, I don't know. Do we have the thing? Like transgenders? I don't know. It's like, even though if you are a male, but you would like to dress up as female and you wanted to take away something and put on something. What do they call that? Ladyboy? That thing? It's like, do you consider ladyboy as transgenders? As far as I know, they don't actually call themselves transgenders. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe it's just different cultures. It's just different cultures. But anyway, when I talk about my parents somehow a bit overreacted, it's just not because it's not late night. It's not the problem with alcohol or pop. It's just I was trying to have a night with my friends, and they decided to join, and that's it. That's all the thing. I'm not actually complaining. I'm just complaining in a proud way that I have my parents love me that much, even though sometimes they are overreacted, but it's a love overreacted. So I appreciate it. That's what I wanted to say. Even though sometimes I do think they are a bit overreacted. Overbearing love. I think Asian parents have the problems. That's it. That's how we live. In identity card, you mean your identity? There are? Well, at least as far as I know, that one of my friends on their identity card, they have the gender neutral there. And yeah, it's there. They are not male or female. Yeah, one of my friend, it's like that. So I think it's also a cultural thing. Maybe? I'm not sure. Well, I think it's just I'm not so surprised with these things is that I've seen too much. And they're, at least my friends, they are nice people. Okay, some parents just not want a brother with their children. Well, I think it's also a cultural thing, because I think some parents just thought there are like no difference between themselves and their children. They consider their child as a part of themselves. But most of the children, they don't consider their parents as part of themselves. So that's the problem. But in the end, people will just figure it out no matter what. I'm not actually concerning. But there are sometimes I would like to complain just a little. So I think I just saw a comment saying about learning Mandarin. Well, my advice is actually I don't really have advice of learning Mandarin. Where should you start? Maybe started watching Mandarin animes or cartoons. Yeah. How about that as a start? just find a work, an anime you love the most, and you switch it on the original subtitles and translate it to your language, and just started to get familiar with the language and how it works. Yeah, I think that's a good start. And as you got familiar with the language, like, you don't jump right into lessons or classes at first. Well, my advice is, if you wanted to learn a language, just learn the culture first. And by learning the culture, it's better to read their books, watch their movies, watch their animes, that kind of stuff. And if you're familiar with their culture and you think you like their culture, you wanted to know more about it, you're still interested, I think something's broken. Wait a second. Wait a second, my camera's broken. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. We can start with some language learning applications. Well, I tried the dual language, tried to learn Japanese, and I found it not really helpful. Not really helpful. So yeah, my advice to learning a new language is always start from your interest. Because learning language will take away your time, your money, your energy. It's like going to the school again. So if you're not really interested in, then don't learn a new language. That's my advice from a person who knows 3 languages. It's actually, there's no need of learning that much language. Only if you like it. Only if you like it. Don't pressure yourself, because it's hard. It's hard learning a new language. And you have to know that no matter how much you learn, you'll never speak like a native. And you'll have to understand that. Well, I do think my advice is a bit dark, but that's all I have from deep in my heart. Let me drink some water. Rest for a second. New studio background. Actually not. I've been using this background since my debut. Yeah, since my debut week. We've been using this background. It's just sometimes we use different part of the background. And if you actually pay attention, I think it appears on the thumbnail. This background appears on the thumbnail from time to time. Like the clock there, the window there, the bed there, the couch there. So yeah, my advice is always, if you like doing it, then you just do it. Then if you like learning new languages, then it's, well, good for you. And I'm not that talented, so that's my advice. But I always thought there are people out there, it's just, there are much more talented people out there than you think. For example, like there's one in the chat right now. And maybe another advice is try to use it. Well, I have to say, the way I learn French, it's I set myself to a place that you have to speak French, that everyone there only speak French. There's no other ways of communicate with people or anyone there. I just put myself in that environment for about 2 years just to make sure I learn the language. I make it the way that I have to learn the language to survive. So I learn it. That's what I do. But I think that's a bit, that could be a bit harsh for others. So if you're trying to learn new language, then maybe considering work in a place that speaks Mandarin. The app's not helpful. Yeah, that's what I said before. That thing, it's useless. Well, if you want to use it as making fun on streams, then I think that's a way to use it. But if you want to actually learn something, like learn the language, well, better got yourself a native speaker as a friend or a teacher or a lover. That helps. Would you forgot how to speak the language? Yeah, you do. You do forgot about it. But you won't completely forgot about it. Even though if you're not using it for years, but if you going back to the place that you have to take it up, you have to use it, then it's going back to you naturally. I think in about 2 days to 2 weeks, that will come back. Learning a language it's like riding bicycles. Yes, it's like that. You have the muscle memory, even though it's not actually using your muscles, it's using your brains. But you do. Sometimes I forgot my English vocabulary. Me too. It's like I haven't been doing English streams for about 10 days. At least more than a week. And I forgot how to speak English at the beginning of the stream. I totally forgot my vocab. I totally forgot my accent. I forgot how to talk at all. But I forced myself to speak English for an hour for now, and I think I'm getting back my English skills. Just like that. And there are times that I was speaking too much in English that I forgot my Chinese vocab. And there are words I was like, there's an English word. What's it in Chinese? What is it? Let me search it up. All the times. Practice is important. Yes, it's the most important thing in learning a language. Is you have to use it as much as you can. You think that app is just for kids? I think kids are smarter than that. I really believed in kids are much smarter than most adults thought. They know everything. Kids knows everything. It's just sometimes they don't know how to communicate properly. They can't let other people, adults, to understand them properly. It's not that they don't know about things. Kids can learn faster than adults. Yeah, especially in learning a new language. Kids are faster at learning stuff but has limited vocabulary. True, so true. Not even like learning stuff. I think kids are actually not even learning, it's the knowledge of the world, of the situation. Like, they are almost at the same level as adults. Kids, not means like babies. Actually kids, like about at least older than 8 years old or 10 years old. Not babies, As you learn more language, you start combining words which are in different language. Like 打开the echo, yoshi, kore. Like that. Yeah, sometimes I do it. I do it all the times. Not intentionally. Especially when I'm talking to myself. Like, you know what? First, I'm not Cynthia. Cynthia, it's my sister, and she is not here today. And I am concerned that you have such compliment to her. Since you don't even notice the difference between me and her. Yes. Big brother's watching you, but not the big one, the little one. Sister, my twin? Yeah, my twin. Well, I am actually curious. Anyone here that don't know we are twins? And anyone here still thought me and my sister we are actually same. You didn't find the difference, like even until now, like almost 2 months. And how much of you, like here, never read the title, never watched our lore story, never actually read through the description? That's a game over. Well, Cynthia didn't saw those, so it's not a game over there, but here. I don't know if you understand these. You thought that's just about VTuber settings. Those are not settings. Those are our real lives. Well, I think it depends. It depends how you are watching VTubers. If you think VTubers still exist, then our lore story is the real life for us. But if you think VTubers are like we do not exist, we're just a character, like those animes you watched, then it's another thing. But the thing is, a character never knows that they are characters. For them, their lives are real too. It's a trap. It is a trap. It depends on how you think about it. But since I'm the conscious one, so I would say you still have another chance. It's not the end of the world, not today. But the lore says the twin in one body. Well, that's another story. We're planning to. Not actually, my sister don't actually know about it. But I was planning on how to tell you later. But still, I think everything depends on how you understand those. We can't believe that we're just two different identities. We're playing another characters. Then guess, who's playing who? Who's the real one? Who's the fake one? Or you can think about, maybe we actually are different people. It depends on one's point of view. True. And if you think deeply, is there an actual person called Cynthia Psych or Phoebus Psych as their real name on their identification that is prohibited by a certain country? Is there? The answer is no, no matter what. So, what do you think of me? Am I real? Or am I not? That's enough? That's too deep? Too complicated? Well, we could switch the topic whenever you wanted though. I didn't planning on reveal our real story today. I was planning on doing it on our first anniversary, maybe later. The voice. Well, I think it's easy to notice the difference if you have tried to listen to one of our covers. Our voices are quite different. As in identity, there are no way to What's the word again? I forgot. My language broke. Okay, I got my word back. I think there's no way to confuse ourselves. But it's still calling now. Nice to meet you. I like you. And there's another thing. Why do you think I will be happy if you just say to my face that you like my sister? Am I supposed to be happy about that? Am I supposed to be flattered? Or am I supposed to do a shovel talk with you? Which one you think? Rethink about it. It's okay. Feel free to call me the little brother or whatever you wanted to. Since I'm the conscious one. Since I'm the one who actually knows the real story, the real background for both of us. As a siblings? Oh, you think so? You know, when you say you're going to tell my sis that you like me, you already say that to my face. Did you notice that? Koak shibai. Useless. Useless comment. I'm not gonna be flattered for this. Not at all. Not even blush. Not at all. Since I can control my face perfectly without blushing, so you're not going to see anything from me. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Shut your mouth. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough for us. I think it's time we should do something else. Let's see what's there on our topic list. Okay, did I mention about the new cover that came out yesterday, the song, did I mention it? I think we haven't, right? Did my sister mention it? Like about the stories, the things happened when we make those covers. Did we talk about it before? No? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so the cover that came out yesterday, it's called Nia. And I don't know if you know about the background story for the song. But it's actually about a scientist with his, I don't know what's it called, android? AI? Robot? I prefer to call them androids though. It's a scientist with his android girl, and he made this android and trying to teach her what's being like to be a human. The story happens where human beings had already destroyed the earth, the environment, that make the earth no longer livable for humans. So they decided to move to the moon or the Mars. I forgot. So yeah. So people decided that they are going to leave Earth and move to another planet. But the scientist refused. He decided to stay on Earth until the last time. To the moon game reference? I don't think so. But anyway, I just know that's the background story for it's like that. So yes, he made this android called Near, which is the title. Near, it's the android's girl's name. But I think the scientist had some problem with his body, so he didn't last long, and he passed away, and left the android girl on Earth as the last one standing on Earth. Yes, the word near you, or it's just the android's name. It's called Near. It's the name. So in the end, the android learns how to think, how to love, how to feel happiness and sad and loneliness. So she decided to create a project that's called the Time Reverse Project. And she go back in time to save the Earth and the scientists. And there is a scene in the original video that the scientist used to have someone around him that looks like the android girl Near, exactly like her. As through in the end there was a time reverse project. We can think, did Near succeeded? Did she succeeded and go back in time? And that one in the scientist's old photos is that girl Near herself, or the scientist created Near as a figure that he loved once before. We don't know. But that's how the original song make you think about it. It's a lovely story. The main story is about the scientist teaching the android girl about how to love. That the android has a real soul, has a real heart, just like human beings. And we made this video. I mean, the video of Cynthia just standing lazily in the screen, not doing anything. It's as I told her to play the character for the girl near. And I basically do most of the scene as playing the role of the scientist. So it's more like the one who sit in front of us plays the role as a scientist. And those songs, those lyrics, are the words you try to say to the girl, or to Cynthia, as here in the video. That's how we made the video, the idea of creating those. Is it hard to think about the lore? Well, not really, seeing there is a lore story. So we just have to make it a bit reliable. That's all we have to do. We already have the story. So we just have to figure out how much of the story we should leave here to show everyone. Which part of the story it's what's the word again? It's more private that we should keep to ourselves. And which part of the story it's probably no one will be interested in. So we can delete it or we can just skip it. And which part of the story is that we could talk about. We could leave it. We could leave in the video and well, basically we have the story there. So we just have to figure out how to make the video, to make it makeable, you know, because we don't know drawings ourselves and we don't know how to make mangas or animes. We can't create those out of nowhere. So we have to find a way to tell the story on our own way. So that's basically the hardest part. But I think considering the result, well, we were quite confident and we were quite satisfied about those. How to pronounce my name? Phoebus. Phoebus. Like that. Phoebus. If you don't know how to pronounce, feel free to just call me Phi. Or boss. You can call me boss if you like. The B-O-S-S boss. Just kidding, just kidding. But sometimes, Cynthia called me boss when I'm trying to tell her to do the cover or to film some videos. She'll like, Okay, yes, boss, like that. Sometimes she called me that. V is the DJ from the game. Which game? Well, I know plenty of games that they have a character called V. Well, it actually makes sense, though. Devil May Cry, Cyberpunk. Too much game that has someone called V and someone called X. Just too much. Citus 2, the rhythm game. Yeah, I know that. We even tried to play it once, but I think we're not actually good at rhythm games, so we quit quite early. We're never good at rhythm games. Even though we know about music, we still don't know about rhythm games. Well, people are like that, you know. Even though I know how to do DJs, I still can't do rhythm games. Well, my DJ skills are bad though. But at least I know. At a point, I know. I gotta drink some water. Fresh and renewed. Called... You mean in Citus 2? The character called Ivy? Angela tried to save her friend in the lore game. I don't actually remember it because Citus 2 is a quite old game. And the truth is, we don't actually watch the lore for rhythm games most of the times. I think the only lore story we watched about rhythm game is Project Sekai. I think that's the only one we actually paid attention and played. Project Sekai. We haven't logged into that game for almost a year now? Did we take that long? Or we didn't? I don't remember. I don't really remember when is the last time we logged into that game. Don't really have the time to do it. Recently, we were playing the rhythm game called Geometry Dash. I don't know if you heard about it. Geometry Dash. It's pretty fun. And quite easy. And I think Cynthia tried Muse Dash. And she deleted the game. Like 2 minutes after she played it. Yeah, like 2 minutes. It's a legend rhythm game. Yeah, Geometry Dash is the only rhythm games that we've continued played it from time to time until now. The only one. Mustache Aside still has collabed before. Well, we have to say that we're not a gamer. So just forgive us if we know nothing about gaming. And I think the longest time we have ever spent in games I think it's Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies. That probably is that. Both world and people. Don't say that. Don't say they're cringe. They're cool, right? They're cool. They're cool since we don't know how to play games. Evolutionary of farmer. Is she? Actually, we not only play the Plants vs. Zombies, we covered the Plants vs. Zombies theme songs on the piano, I mean. And we really wanted to do a cover of the song in the end. What's that called? Sunflowers? I forgot what's it called, but we love Plants vs. Zombies. Everyone should play the game as the way they want it. True, so true. But there are times you're just bad at games and you tried a combat game and you lose it. And your teammates get mad at you. My camera's broken again. Let me fix it. What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Okay. We're back. You have your friends just button smashing? Well, me and my friends. We don't even bother, like, getting the Smash download because we know we're going to be suck. I think the only game me and my friends we play a bit and we didn't lose it so bad, it's Valorant. But it's only because one of our friends are good at it. Like, she's actually good at Valorant. And she's the only one who can actually get kills in the game. We play it for about a month and we quit because we're just bad. Just get carried by friend. The thing is, Like she is carrying 4 of us. That makes the game impossible to play. It's the 1 carry 4. Well, I always feels like it's more fun watching gamers play. For walking zombie, no. I think we're still like not as bad as zombies, but close enough. Yeah, we're that bad. We are that bad. I mean... Oh! I remembered another game we played. League of Legends. The LOL game. League of Legends. Yeah, I remember. We play it more than Valorant. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Well, it's like... You have to find a place just to hang out with your friends. Sometimes it's the bar. Sometimes it's the gaming world. Right? And another one's Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm saying that. Well, League of Legends is... It's not that bad. It's not that bad. There are times that you wanted to try those games. You just play cook games? Well, cook games are... Well, cook games with her, right? I don't know if we could do that because you know we only have 1 laptop, so if we wanted to play games together, we have to find a game that we can play on the same laptop. And we have to got 2 cameras to put ourselves together. And we are still figuring out how to do it. And we have to find a game that we can actually play together. I know there's a game called Overcooked that we can play on the same computer. Can we? I think so. But other games you have to got separate settings for each player. That's the thing. The thing is, we have to find a game that allows us to play together. That's the thing. And that's the only thing. It Takes Two? It Takes Two takes 2 laptops. I'm pretty sure about it because I bought it. sitting in the Steam library right now, but it requires 2 separate players. We can't do it on one. That's the thing. So bad. And another thing about gaming is, like, for now, we're not planning to do gaming streams anymore. It's mainly because we do gain a lot of pressure while playing games, and it's not that streamable. Because whenever we try to play games, we got just to concentrate it on actually playing games, since we're really bad at games. So the streams will be like, we're just focusing on playing, and we can't read the comments properly, and we can't talk to you. We can't talk to chats properly. And that's the thing. Can play locally, just need 2 controllers. The thing is, we don't have a controller. We don't have a controller. We have 1 Switch, but we don't have a controller. I think if we're going to do gaming streams, probably going to... Anyway, we're not planning on doing gaming streams recently. But it doesn't mean we're not doing gaming streams at all. It's just we have to find a more comfortable way of doing it. Then we pass on continue gaming. That's the thing. I think we just have to take a step back and take our time. That's what I'm trying to say. Just let me drink some water. Okay. Do you make a reaction content? I know there are people been asking about doing reaction content, but the thing is, we have no ideas of what to do. Like, what to watch. Just what to watch. Just what to react. Other VTubers? We don't actually know other VTubers. Like, random cat videos? Do you really... Like, discoveries? You mean TikTok? We don't even have a TikTok account. That's the thing. So the thing is, we're VTubers, but we're not internet addicted. Is it strange? Is it strangely that we're not actually internet addicted. When we're off screen, we spend most of our times on containing ourselves as healthy humans and making covers and studying. So we actually don't have that much time on serving. The cooking stream, it's another thing that it's about the cameras, the mics, and where our computer is set in. The thing is, our computer is not set in the kitchen, and I don't know how we can stream that. It's like we have to move the kitchen to our camera. But how we do that? Wireless mic. The thing is, the audio of wireless mic, it's not good enough. And if we do cooking that creates a lot of noise, that will make it not comfortable, at least for me to listen. So I'm not sure about. Is there a movable kitchen? We can try to make something that we don't actually need to. We don't need to heat it up. We don't need the stove. We can make some like puddings, desserts, ice creams, like that, or cookies. That could be an idea. If that's the case, but I'm not sure. Make a breakfast. Well, our breakfast, we need the stove to cook. We always make some fried eggs, sausages, some corns, some sandwich. We eat a lot on breakfast. There are a lot of things it's on our to-do list, but still we're still trying to figure out how to do them. Like 3D hands, like cookings, like other things. Not Asian breakfast. Not really. Our meal style are more European style, not actually traditional Asian style. Even though we know how to make Asian food though, but normally, at least I prefer Western dishes, like sandwiches, burgers, spaghettis, steak, and salad. Well, I prefer. Is there a movable? And I think there are movable stoves that they can heat up, then they can make a fire, but still movable that I can actually. But still, we have to learn how to do it. Recently, we were watching other cooking YouTubers about how they make their videos and try to figure out what equipment we need. But still, we need actual money to buy those equipment. Like even controllers or cameras or movable stoves, they are not cheap. So that's why we're just taking our times. We have to take our times. And for now, our channel is still focused on music covers. So other stuff, it's still on to-do list, but we don't know when to actually make it come true. So that's the thing. Lots of things to discover. Lots of things to try. But we have to take our step by step. Yeah. You know, we still had a project working on our lore story, and that cost a lot. You know, making animes, making videos, like asking artists to draw for us. Those are another thing. Am I speaking too much about? Did I make too much spoilers? Am I spoiling you? We shouldn't talk about it that much on stream. My brain's not working. My brain is not functioning. My mind is not in a clever state. I don't know. You're just bringing the topic. Yeah, I did. So I'm blaming myself that my mind is a mess. Totally blank, that I'm just spreading out everything that come across my thoughts, my mind. So yeah. Nah, I shouldn't talk about it that much. All you know is you're getting an original animation. Well, be prepared, it will come out like in 2 years or even longer, because it's a long-term project. I don't even know when the artist will. Anyway, I should not speak too much about it. Well, the only reason that I am not going to do a shovel talk is because, you know, that some dreams will never come true. That's the only reason. And the reason that's the only reason. And some dreams will never come true. Sometimes a dream only stays a dream. And you can always enjoy the dream, at least. So, indeed, I pity you. I do. I honestly do. Waters. Well, something it's not. Depends on how hard you try. It's like no matter how hard you try, you can't let a dead man be alive again. That's how the world works. That's how it works. Okay, I think that's a quite nice ending for today. And it's about time I have to go and get my lunch, since I didn't get a big enough breakfast today. So I'm going to get a big enough lunch. Again, at least I had my breakfast. Like, here, chat. I saw there are 12 people here in the chat. How many of you did get your breakfast? How many of you? Is there... I mean, today, did you get breakfast? Just get a snack? Okay, 1? Any more who actually got breakfast today? Well, a snack doesn't really count, but well, you have to call it your breakfast. If you call it a snack, then it's not a breakfast. Then you're a mama boys. Well, if being a mama boy means you can take care of yourself better, then it's totally fine. You have 2? How could you have 2 breakfasts a day? Anyway, I mean, I know most of you don't have the habit of getting breakfast, but I do. I always get my breakfast, even though sometimes it won't be a big breakfast. It's just gonna be a butter bread sandwich with milk and an orange or an apple. But still, it's a breakfast. And it's a nice breakfast. But when I mean a big breakfast, I mean I will make much more. So I'm going to make it up. See ya. See ya. I'm going to have some lunch. Do you want to know what I'm going to have for lunch? I'm going to have spaghetti with chicken legs. Bye-bye. And don't worry, you're going to see me tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, it's singing. Yeah. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. it's me going to do a karaoke stream. So yeah, you're still gonna see me tomorrow. No need to miss me already. Then bye. See ya. Bye bye.